Konnichiwa, Kawaii Critic here to review Digimon Tri Loss. Now, before I officially begin this review, I do have some bad news. Unfortunately, I just don't have a lot of money right now, so I can't keep going out and watching movies and then reviewing them for you guys. So, this is going to be probably my last review for quite some time. But don't worry, my big brother will continue to Let's Play Corpse Party and Diablo 2, as well as doing all the other reviews he's been doing for the series. Those will all continue as planned. But he has allowed me to review Digimon Tri because he knows how much of a fan I am of Digimon. So, from the last time, we've seen that the Digimon do not remember who their tamers were, and we spend a good chunk of the movie of the tamers trying to rebond their friendship with the Digimon. And we also get some interesting backstory for that FBI lady and her, I think, boyfriend at this point. Ship. But, yeah, they say that they are Digimon tamers. They had Digimon at one point, and they faced Machinegimon, Metal Siegimon, Piedmon, and Puppetmon. And something happened. They had summoned like these sovereign Digimon, I believe they were, to attack back. And we get cuts and glimpses of that battle, and then later on we see that that FBI dude pretty much asks her out, and then she says, "Yeah, it's a bit cliched, but sure, let's go." And that sort of became their relationship at that point. And we get to see little other fun moments of that lovely shipping between Kairi and TK. They were hinting at that a little bit at some point in the movie. Now, as far as tamers go, Sora is now the one who has that issue of trying to figure out who she is, and she can't see her own problem, and she doesn't want anyone else to figure it out as well. So she's sort of hiding it. She sees that Biyomon is essentially, or the baby form, but they do eventually digivolve on their own from baby to rookie. So yeah, she's like the least trustworthy. All the other Digimon seem to get along well with their tamers. But Biyomon was a little bit more hesitant, and she almost had that look, especially as a baby, where it seemed like if Sora had never come, it looked like she would kind of become a bad guy, which I find really interesting. So anyways, she eventually breaks down those barriers of trust and able to continually get closer and closer as the movie goes on. So we see them face Machinegimon as he sort of stays behind, and Metal Siegimon as well. More so Machinegimon in this particular movie. So Sora's constant desire to be with her Digimon allows her to digivolve her partner into the Phoenixmon, and TK as well. I believe is his first time getting to allow. It was either this movie or the prior movie where he got to digivolve into Seraphimon for the first time, but I believe it was this movie. At any rate, we get those two as well as Golden H. Gabutarimon, who helps all three of them. They help defeat Machinegimon. And of course, we have Tai and Matt facing off against Metal Siegimon. I'm not 100% sure if they defeated him, but they had War Greymon and Metal Gurumon up against him. So that's going on, and there was one point where Machine Dramon did have them almost defeated, where he like shot at them, but then some random distortion separated them, and at some point they reunited. It was odd, but they were all brought to places they had been before. Just as an example, TK was brought to that area where he had met Alekmon. Uh, Mimi, I believe, ended up in the shrine where she and Joe did the Bakuman lose your power bit. I believe that's where they were sent, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, they end up reuniting because of another distortion. So while all that battling is going on, we see that there's the Dark Emperor who is able to turn into the Dark Jedi, essentially be a creep in this movie. He's a creepo. Like he like licks Sora's face. Ooh, it's so creepy. And then like he like grabs May, and essentially at the end of the movie forces Megamon to digivolve into that bigger form. Uh, I don't know if her name changes or if that's still technically considered Megamon. But yeah, she essentially digivolves back into that bigger form, which is essentially the end of this movie. So this was another interesting movie, and I think it really builds off of that whole making a reboot interesting sort of way, in an interesting sort of way. Uh, I said this on my review on my main channel. I feel like this was the first movie, or the previous movie was the first movie to really tackle the situation of a reboot in such a way that it actually combines with the story and ask the big questions like, is a reboot painful for those involved in it? And again, I feel like this is the first movie to do that. At least I can't think of any other movie off the top of my head that has done that before. So Digimon Tri has brought something new to the reboot sort of style of of how many other reboots there are out there. It was this movie or the prior movie, the combination of the two, I'll say, that really made me appreciate what goes into a reboot just a little bit more. I really do appreciate these things a lot more now that I can look at it from this point of view. So these two movies did that for me at least. There wasn't as much action because there was a lot more bonding between the characters because they had to again go through all that again. The battling sequence comes toward the end again with Machine Dramon, so and Metal Dramon, who again I'm not entirely sure is defeated or not. I'm gonna say yes, but that's just speculation. Anyway, there's gonna probably most likely be another movie, and I'm gonna take a wild guess that's probably gonna come out sometime in 2018, probably. But I don't know. All I know is that there's a lot more movies planned for Digimon Tri. So Digimon has been back on track ever since 2015 and has been continuing to just go movie after movie. Now they have successfully done 4 movies. They've already translated the first movie. Digimon is just on fire right now. I mean, they have all these movies. They have the return of their games with Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and now they're getting a sequel to that. Wow, Digimon is just on fire. So I can't wait to see more Digimon. And if there is a 5th movie, that'll probably be the time where I return to do reviews for movies because I'll probably be able to see that on Crunchyroll, which, by the way, I'll leave a link in the description so you can go check out Digimon Tri Loss for yourselves. So if you like this review, please come on over, leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!